Cuarto Medio, Unit 4, Video 2.
Esta es una guía rápida de símbolos dentro de las cápsulas. Cuando veas este símbolo, listen, tienes que escuchar atentamente lo que hizo el tutor. Cuando veas este símbolo, watch, tienes que ver atentamente lo que aparece en la pantalla. Cuando veas este símbolo, repeat, tienes que repetir lo que dice el tutor. Cuando veas este símbolo, point, tienes que apuntar con tu dedo al lugar apropiado de la pantalla. Cuando veas este símbolo, your turn, significa que es tu turno para hablar. Si necesitas más ayuda, revisa el instructivo.
Keeping up with technology.
Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Patrick and I will be your tutor for today's lesson.
Hi, I'm Sophia.
Hey Sophia.
Hello, I'm Vicente.
Hey Vicente. Today we are going to learn to talk about technology. Are you ready to get started?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Last time we watched a video of Yalit and Clara discussing a school project about creating new technology. Do you remember what they decided to create? It's okay. Let's watch again.
Hi, Clara. How's it going?
Hi, Galit. I'm bored at home. How are you?
I feel nostalgic. I miss meeting our friends at school and going out together. But at least I'm happy that our teacher asked us to create a new gadget that can help students communicate during this quarantine.
That's true. The teacher also said that it has to be useful.
Yeah. What could we create?
Maybe we could create a new device that can download files from other users without an internet connection.
That might be convenient. Or maybe we could create a new mobile app that can share content with our friends in just a few seconds.
That might be expensive. What else could we create?
Oh, I know! Maybe we could create a new social network that can connect users with similar interests
And stream live videos at the same time.
that might be popular. Shall we go for that?
Yes. Could you please send a message with our idea to the teacher?
Oh, sorry, I can't right now. The touchscreen of my cell phone and the keyboard of my laptop are not working.
Maybe you need a new device. Don't worry, I will send it later.
Nice video. So, what did Yalit and Clara decide to create? Was it a new social network? Or was it a new device? That's right. It was a new social network.
Let's learn.
It is so important to keep up with technology. There are just so many possibilities.
Maybe we could create new technology.
Us? That would be great, but what could we create?
Maybe we could create a new mobile app that can download files.
That might be popular.
Or maybe we could create a new device that can stream videos.
That might be expensive.
Well, what could we create?
Maybe we could create a social network that can connect users and share content.
That might be convenient.
Now let's practice pronunciation.
Let's pronounce.
First, let's practice the pronunciation of some important words. Listen. Might. Repeat. Listen. Maybe. Repeat. Listen. Could. Repeat. Listen. Can. Repeat. Good. Now let's practice the pronunciation of the question. Listen. What could we create? Repeat. Good. Again, listen. What could we create? Repeat. Good. Now let's practice the pronunciation of the response. Listen. Maybe we could create a new. Repeat. Good. Listen. Maybe we could create a new social network. Repeat. Good. Listen. Maybe we could create a new mobile app. Repeat. Good. Listen. Maybe we could create a new device. Repeat. Good. Now let's practice the pronunciation of the second part of the response. Listen. That can. Repeat. Good. Listen. That can share content. Repeat. Good. Listen. That can download files. Repeat. Good. Listen. That can stream videos. Repeat. Good. Listen. That can connect users. Repeat. Nice job. Now let's practice the pronunciation of this comment. Listen. That might be. Repeat. Good. Listen. That might be expensive. Repeat. Good. Listen. That might be convenient. Repeat. Good. Listen. That might be popular. Repeat. Great job.
Let's practice.
Now let's practice with a song. First, just listen.
What could we create? Maybe
more.
What could we create? Maybe we could create a new device that can stream videos.
That might be expensive.
Now, I will ask the question, and you respond.
What could we create?
Maybe we could create a new mobile app that can connect users.
That might be popular.
What could we create?
Maybe we could create a social network that can share content.
That might be convenient. Now, you try. I will ask the question, and you respond.
What could we create?
That might be popular.
What could we create?
That might be expensive.
What could we create?
That might be convenient.
What could we create?
That might be popular. Now, Sofia and Vicente, you will ask the question and I will respond.
What could we create?
Maybe we could create a new social network that can stream videos.
That might be popular.
What could we create?
Maybe we could create a new device that can connect users.
That might be expensive.
Now, it's your turn to ask the question. Are you ready?
Maybe we could create a new mobile app that can share content.
Nice work.
Let's talk.
Now, let's work with partners and practice conversation. Sofia and Vicente, you will be partners, and you and I will be partners. But first, let's all think and decide. What could we create?
Maybe we could create a new device, social network, mobile app that can stream videos, connect users, share content, download files. That might be popular, convenient, expensive.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's practice with our partners. First, Sofia will ask Vicente the question, and then Vicente, you will ask Sofia. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go!
Vicente, what could we create?
Maybe we could create a new device that can connect users.
That might be expensive.
Well, Sophia, what could we create?
Maybe we could create a new mobile app that can share content.
That might be convenient.
Okay, now it's our turn. First, I will ask the question and you respond. So, what could we create? That might be popular. Now you ask the question. Maybe we could create a social network that can connect users. Awesome work. You did a great job talking about technology. Thank you so much for participating. I hope that you had fun. See you around.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Let's talk.